Hey guys, welcome back to the Why Is section of the Mimoh Chakraborty channel. I need to start off by saying thank you so much for the overwhelming love and support you're giving to this series and, of course, to the channel. In the channel, we have live gameplay, we have epic gaming clips, we have the Why Is section, and, of course, the Three Desi Amigos podcast. So today is going to be a very special episode in the Why Is section. It's because I will be talking about the Punisher. And as you know from the podcasts, that I basically worship Frank Castle. He's not just my favorite superhero, he's like the thing for me, when it comes to, collectibles, t shirts, posters, comic books, everything. The Punisher is, OP for me. But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about why is the Punisher an OP character to play in Marvel Rivals. Let me tell you about Marvel Rivals first. It's a free to play game. It's on all platforms, whether it is PS, Xbox, PC. So you can download the game for free. And it's a good game. Of course, it has some drawbacks about like the huge SBMM problem which is there. People say that it is only in rank mode, but no. SBMM is way worse in the quick play section of the game, which we will talk about in later episodes. But today, we're going to be breaking down as to why you need to take the Punisher as a playable character in Marvel Rivals. First of all, of course, the Punisher has an amazing high damage output. He's like, one of those attackers in the game. Marvel Rivals is very much like Overwatch. It's taken everything from Overwatch and put in Marvel characters, which is a great touch. Like, I'm a Marvel fan, right? I'm a comic book geek. So for me, playing Marvel Rivals is a great deal because, as I told you, I get to play as the Punisher and I get to even play as other Marvel characters, which, of course, between you and me, I will always choose the Punisher. So coming back to Frank Castle, the character has a high damage output. Like, see, the Punisher has a smoke grenade, from which you can, tally off the enemies if you're in a very difficult situation where you're overwhelmed by the enemies. That is one. Two, he has an amazing shotgun for close combat. Like, I despise Iron Fist in the game. He is so overpowered. It is frustrating to see him in the opponent team. Like, when he comes and attacks you, it's game over. So I have tried to tackle Iron Fist by the close range, high powered shotgun, which the Punisher has, which he possesses in his arsenal. So that is one other great thing. And of course, his assault rifle, which has like 30 bullets. So usually I get headshots, which is very satisfying. And I can also play from a distance. So whenever I'm like engaging a dominating point, or if I need to push the object ahead, the Punisher is great in that. So, and also he has a grappling hook. So whenever you spawn, like, Marvel Rivals has this very annoying thing that you have to get spawned from the base location. So it takes you like 50 hours to reach the point where your teammates are. So he has a grappling hook. So if you place the grappling hook in certain areas of the map, you reach the position faster. So that is like the basic starting arsenal for the Punisher. And when it comes to his specialities, he has a Gatling gun. Like, he can place a turret at a place and he can just keep firing bullets. And my God, that is so satisfying. The way the full gun gets emerged in the game and the way you pick your opponents and fire them. It's a very good position as a defense. Like, if you don't want them to come ahead, you can of course put the turret and just keep spraying bullets at them. So that is another great power which the Punisher possesses. And of course, his ultimate, man, my God. It's like, imagine War Machine in the Punisher team. Like he has the entire gear of War Machine. Like, I don't know whether you've read the comics in which there was a limited series in which the Punisher actually takes the gear of War Machine and he goes and destroys a country filled with terrorists. So for that 10-20 seconds, he gets to do that. And he says, judge, jury, executioner. My God, even right now saying it gives me goosebumps because, I've read the comics and I've seen what Frank Castle is. So his ultimate is amazing. If you have like 3-4 enemies in a crowded area, and if you use your ultimate, they're absolutely punished. There is no escaping for the enemies. Like, on a good day, on a good match, in those 20 seconds, I might get like 3 to 4 to 5 kills of the enemies. Like I wiped them out. And of course, one should not forget how amazing his voice lines are. That is like, when he says, no, like in the waiting area, you really need to hear when he speaks. He says, right is right and wrong is wrong. My God. It's like everything that Frank Castle says is truly amazing. Like, see, I am biased towards the Punisher. So that is why this video has been made in the first place. But I really, really find that his voice lines are very, very good. Some of them are actually even funny, but mostly all of them relate to Frank Castle, how he is in the comic books. So that is freaking amazing. And of course, the way he is dressed up in the game. He's got this skull camouflage on his face, like a war paint. He has this great t-shirt with, bullets and pouches and grenades, and his 2099 costume. That is amazing. And especially the MVP. Like in this video, you'll get to see me being the MVP. So when he does that, it's superbly satisfying to see him, with those guns and firing and standing in that position. Truly, truly amazing. I must say that there are many other characters which are also very, very OP. Like as I mentioned to you, Iron Fist, no matter how superbly annoying that character is, he's a very OP character. I wish they nerf him. Then of course, Scarlet Witch, which if you master her, talents in the game, master her power, she is also very, very OP because she has many, many more things than just a shotgun for the Punisher and his, assault rifle. So Scarlet Witch is there, Iron Fist is there. As a healer, Jeff is there. Jeff the Shark. He's very much loved. So of course, we will be dwelling more into different characters in Marvel Rivals because yes, now of course, I play Delta Force more than Marvel Rivals because Marvel Rivals SBMM is torture. It is absolute torture. I'm not going to go and highlight Delta Force again, but I've been investing many hours in Delta Force and I can tell you Delta Force is a much more relaxed game and it's a free game to play than Marvel Rivals. But when it comes to Marvel Rivals, like when I say, okay, no, chalo, maybe there's a new skin which has been unlocked for the Punisher, or maybe there is a new banner which I can unlock. I'm definitely go log in and I'm going to play as the Punisher. So this is me wrapping up the episode. But I do want to tell you is that even you should try all the characters in the Marvel Rivals arsenal. They have many, many selections. And I know that with more seasons coming out, there will be more options for you to choose from. But if you want to start out as it's a free game, just download the game. And if you are an attacker and if you really want to punish the enemies, then I think that you should go for the Punisher in Marvel Rivals. The shotgun, the assault rifle, the smoke grenade, the grappling hook, the turret, and the war machine infusion into judge, jury, executioner. Trust me, it gives me goosebumps. It never gets old. So yes, that is why I think that the Punisher is an OP character to choose and to play in Marvel Rivals. Please let me know your opinion on this episode. Whether you have played Marvel Rivals, who is your favorite character, please write it down in the comment section. And please do subscribe, follow, like, comment, and spread the word for the Why Is series. So this is me, Mimoh, wrapping up this episode. Until next time. So thank you so much and see you on the next one.